And so it begins, week 3. You guys have done a fantastic job in the first couple of weeks. Um, and forgive me if this little weekly instruction or forecast is a little bit longer than they typically are. But I want to make sure that I give you a full overview of what's expected and what's required for this week. So Sunday, well, technically that's tonight, but you guys have submitted your rough drafts to the workshop section in Canvas. This week, I would like for you guys to take the opportunity to go into the workshop space where I have broken you up into groups of 3 and read the essays submitted by the members of your group and complete the workshop directions that are found there. So basically you're going to read the rough drafts and then provide feedback to your group members. I will also be reading each of your rough drafts and providing feedback to you all as well, so you have something to revise and work on before you complete your final draft that is due Sunday, so a week from today, June 26th. In addition to that workshop and you guys putting the finishing touches on your comparison contrast essay, we are going to begin Unit 2. Remember, this is 8 weeks. We're moving fast, so we got to keep it moving. So we're going to begin our second unit, the literary analysis. So some major topics that we are going to focus on include an introduction to literary analysis, and for some, probably a review of literary elements. So please pay attention though to those literary elements, because all of your assignments moving forward are going to focus on those literary elements. You guys, we're going to talk about avoiding plagiarism and MLA citation style. And we will also have part 1 of our discussion of writing about literature, the power of the paraphrase. You guys like that alliteration, don't you? So please take the time to read and watch the material that's provided in your modules. I've also given you guys some pages in the Little Seagull to look over that kind of go hand in hand to the discussions that we're going to be having this week. And I want to point out that I mentioned to browse through the MLA style manual that they have in your Little Seagull. By no means do I expect you guys to read 50 pages. I just want you to take the opportunity to glance through it, specifically focusing your attention on the sample research paper. So it kind of gives you a visual focus of what an MLA paper looks like. So in addition to all of that, there are a few assignments that you guys will complete this week. And I know it might seem like it's a lot, but in the grand scheme of things, it's not a ton of work, because it's not going to take you very long to complete these 3 assignments. The tutorial videos on avoiding plagiarism and MLA citations. Basically, you're going to watch a 10-minute video and answer 10 questions and get a certificate. So please see the directions in the appropriately labeled sections in your module for the score that you need in order to get full credit for the assignment. There's also a plagiarism quiz that's about 10 questions long, and you can take it as many times as you want. And then finally, and this is, I don't want to say it's the most important thing, but this is one of the main things that I want you guys to do for this week, I'm asking you guys to read the short story, The Things They Carried by Tim O'Brien, to go along with the paraphrase lecture and the paraphrase practice. And you'll also be responsible for completing a discussion board this week that focuses on that same short story. And I suggest, this is just a suggestion, take it or leave it for what it is. I suggest that you look at your paraphrase practice and use that assignment to help focus and guide your discussion board questions, or vice versa. So basically, when you pick your paraphrasing or your paraphrase sections, choose something that you can also take and put in your discussion boards. That way you're working smarter and not harder, killing the two birds with one stone, so to speak. So your first response to the discussion board is due on the 26th, but the entire discussion board, your 3 responses or your other 2 responses, aren't due until after your final paper is due. So let me know if you have any questions about that. And I think that's all I have for you all. That's all, Miss Swan, really. No, that's all I have for you guys for this week. So please take the opportunity to read through the schedule, read through the lecture materials, and feel free to email me if you have any questions, comments, or concerns. And on another note, I really enjoyed getting to know and meeting with the people that I met with last week, and I'm looking forward to getting to know and meeting with those of you who signed up for our conferences this week. So again, let me know if you have any questions, and I'll be in touch.